Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Happy Thursday out there. Hope you guys are all having a great Thursday. We have some dry weather outside, great temperatures, low humidity as well, which I know is very nice to see for once, as we've had a very humid and wet summer here in Maine. I'm coming on today to talk about why you may see the leaves begin to change a little bit as we head towards the end of August. It is August 24th. September is next week, and September seems to be the hot month that leaves begin to change. So I have all why leaves change, why we're going to start seeing some leaves. If you may see some colorful leaves outside right now. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments below. I'll try to get to them throughout the video. So let's jump right on in. Let me add this in. So I have a little graphic on why the leaves change colors. To begin, let's jump right into the basics. Now, leaves change their colors during September. Let me see my graphics. There we go. So leaves change beginning in September and October. They peak usually around October, especially here in Maine. As the cooler weather begins to break on or move on in, the chlorophyll in trees begin to break down, leaving the other remaining chemicals behind. As a side note, chlorophyll keeps the color of the leaves green. So all these other chemicals that are left behind, they all have their own jobs to do. To begin, xanthophyll causes the leaves to change to yellow, and carotenoids, these are big words for me. I had to make sure I was saying them, pronouncing them the right way as well. So carotenoids, all produce yellow, but also oranges and browns in the tree as well. You can also find this chemical in carrots. It's what makes carrots orange. Anthracyanide also works wonders. That's the one towards the very end, the red one. This chemical causes the leaves to change red. So all of these leaves have different chemicals in them as well. Anthocyanin actually is found in red apples, strawberries, as well as cranberries. So that's also interesting. You can also find them in plums, which is very cool as well. So the big question is, why are the leaves beginning to change colors this early? We're looking at second to last week of August. And I've seen some pictures from you guys as well. I'll be showing some tonight on CBS 13 at 5:30. I've seen some pictures of the leaves beginning to change colors. Some of it can be because of a late season freeze, damaging the leaves in general. See, when leaves change colors, that's more so that they're dying, so they're getting ready for winter as well. So lately, I'm going to pull this to the side. So lately, we've seen very sunny and dry, cooler than average days in Maine, followed by a rainy day or two. That's been the common pattern that's been going on the past month, especially in August. We have had a great week this past August. And I'm going to pull up the 7-day outlook as well while I talk about this, so I can show you guys a better understanding. So this is the 7-day outlook for the coast. Once it loads right here, and I'll play it for you guys. So this is the coast 7-day outlook. So this is a common pattern that we've been having in Maine the past couple, just in August in general. If you take a look, all these temperatures, every single one except for next Wednesday, is below the normal high. So we've had cooler than average temperatures, especially this past week as well. This is the interior forecast as well. Today's the only day high of 79 that's been above the normal high. So, like I said, we've seen a lot of sunny and dry and cooler than average days in Maine, followed by a rainy day or two. So that's a fantastic pattern. If we want to see a beautiful show full of colors in September and October with the leaves changing, we want to see this pattern. It's not giving drought, but it's giving enough. The rain is coming enough that it's still saturating the ground, and the leaves love a saturated ground as well. It really fuels their colors. So in order to have a fantastic showing of colorful leaves, we need this pattern. I know we're getting sick of the rain, especially over the summer. We didn't have much of a summer, but these cooler than average temperatures and the plenty of rain we're seeing will actually bring a beautiful fall and autumn for us in Maine. So our summer weather actually will have an impact on the colorful leaves, especially this year, as our daytime high temperatures become lower than normal. If you're just hopping on, we're talking about why the leaves are beginning to change on now. So the high temperatures during the day, since they're actually lower than normal, the lows at night have been lower than normal as well. If you remember from earlier this week, we had some overnight lows in the 30s in some areas, upper 30s, 40s, and low 50s as well. That can actually help the leaves, especially as we get towards September more closer to September, I should say. The leaves can display a more radiant and a deep plum color as well, thanks to these overnight lows being on the cooler side. So in the fall months moving forward, on warm and sunny days, the leaves produce a good amount of sugar. So this is just some background information on why the leaves change color as well. Those sugars try to escape, and when the nights are on the cooler side, like we've had earlier this week with nights being in the 30s and 40s and 50s, just way too cool for August in general. The sugars cannot escape the leaves properly. So the sugars get isolated, which actually will help the leaves change colors as well. So the leaves veins, which they're trying to, the sugar's trying to escape through that, they'll be slowly shut, keeping the sugar within. And that'll produce more on the vibrant side of colors as well. Additionally, all the rain that we've gotten this summer, I've touched upon this just a couple minutes ago, will bring more radiant leaves to Maine in general, as leaves really like how they produce the beautiful displays. They really thrive on an increase of soil moisture. So the official fall foliage tracker for the Northeast comes out on September 11th. So just next month, just below a month as well in the next couple of weeks. So the official fall foliage tracker will be out then. I'm posting an article in a couple of hours indicating more, explaining why leaves do change colors and why we've been seeing them more often. I threw a couple of photos in there as well that some of you guys, the viewers, have been sending in as well to take a look at. So I've attached a couple of links at the end as well, with a link to the Northeast Fall Foliage website that I just said that will be released on September 11th, and then the Maine one through maine.gov as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream on how the leaves do change on colors. I have more information tonight on CBS 13 Live at 5:30 as well. You can Facebook me or email TV mail at wgmu.com. If you want to send in any of your pictures, if you have any pictures of the fall leaves already as we trek more towards September, please send them in to me. My Facebook is Emily Santum WGME, or you can email it to tvmail@wgme.com. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend.
This has been Live